Hey, Tim Stoddard here, coming to you from my home office in Colorado today. I'm doing a short video about a sales technique that I have been slowly working into my own pitch for the course of over the course of the last 2 years. One of the biggest mistakes that I've made when selling, especially when selling directly to people, trying to get contracts signed, trying to close a deal with the client services business, one of the biggest mistakes I've made is negotiating on price. If somebody ever gave me pushback on price, I was always a little bit too eager to drop the price. As long as it was still profitable for me and my company, I figured I had some room. Why not? Let's generate the business and let's leave potential for an upsell in the future. I know now that that was the completely wrong thing to do. Over the last couple months especially, I've really been trying to develop my offer. And my offer isn't necessarily just what we do. It's not the service we provide, but it's the really specific results, bonuses, guarantees, and services that I can put together in a way that keeps me from being commoditized, that keeps me from being just like every other agency in the industry. And part of this offer is bonuses, is having additional services that I can put on top of the core offer that will make it so obvious to my user, to the prospect that I'm talking to, that what I'm providing at the price I'm providing is just the best offer that they're gonna get. There's nobody that's gonna do these many services, provide these many bonuses, give these kind of guarantees at the price point. And saying no to my offer is basically out of the question. It doesn't make any sense to say no because my offer is the best. As part of that, I have learned that when you present your offer in a way that has so many different additional bonuses to it, it gives me some tools in my back pocket when people start trying to negotiate with me on price. And so what I've been doing recently is, instead of coming down on price, I've been adding in additional offers. So an example of this might be, it's really common for our clients to need call tracking, to need data on which marketing sources are generating calls for them. And there's some call tracking software, and a lot of it is pretty fundamental, but there's some additional ways to make it so that the call tracking provides even more specific data. So we can set up dynamic call tracking, and dynamic call tracking makes it so that the phone number that is displayed on the website changes depending on how the user got to the website, right? So if the user gets to the website through a very specific search query, the website or the call tracking software will populate one particular phone number. And so we know if the user called that phone number, we can correlate that to the search query that we assign to that phone number. And so having this data of dynamic tracking is very, very valuable, both for us as the marketing agency, but to our customers as well. The trick is to make it so that these bonuses, this dynamic call tracking, is in your back pocket, so that if anybody negotiates with you on price, you can throw that in as an extra, as opposed to coming down with it. And here's the real kicker. These bonuses typically is something that we would like to do anyway. In this case of dynamic call tracking, it's an extra expense, so I can't just always assume that I can throw it in for free, because sometimes it requires the client to actually pay for the software. But assuming all of those boxes are checked, if we close the deal and I never actually presented the bonus, then what I'll do is, when I send the onboarding document, I'll list all of these bonuses. And they didn't even know that they were getting these bonuses. But what it does is it really reinforces the deal for them. They're already wowed by my offer. My offer was already so good that they'd be crazy to say no to it. And then when they get the onboarding documents, they get even more bonuses, additional services that they didn't even know that they were getting, which wows them one more time and really reinforces the deal. It's been really effective. And it's just a simple change, right? Instead of coming down on price, add more services. It sounds so simple, but this negotiating tactic, this strategy in terms of separating myself from competition has really, really allowed me to get maximum revenue while also generating the best results for my clients. And that's a win-win for everybody. Everybody wins in that case. And I think that's a really great thing. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. You can reach out to me directly on Twitter @TimStodz, TimStodz, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. See you later.